Hey guys, this is a random field we're standing in, and this is Calvin and Ted. Hey, so this is the second week update, and I don't know. For me, this week was pretty rough. I got sick, kind of at the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and didn't really rest as much as I probably should have on Tuesday. Like I had an hour workout, which was double what I normally do, and definitely did some heavier weights and stuff just because I was excited. I had a workout partner I was at the gym with, and so that kind of made it a little bit harder the rest of the week. And I ended up walking, I think, 4 days out of the week, or something like that. Did end up getting back to the gym on Saturday, and then this week has been pretty good so far. Yeah, nice. Yeah, this week or last week was a little bit difficult for me too. I worked some late nights. I finished up finals on Wednesday, and then Tuesday I worked all day, which was a little bit rough because I was planning on studying, and so I stayed up late Tuesday night studying. Woke up early Wednesday, studied. Then I ended up working later Wednesday. I had some projects I had to get through, and then Thursday and Friday worked a lot. So that's one of the setbacks I keep having is working long hours. Luckily, this coming week I don't have school anymore, obviously, because I finished with finals. So I'm taking the summer off, so that'll make it easier. I'm hoping. Hopefully be able to wake up early, go to the gym like I've talked about, and get through it that way, because that'll be a lot easier. Yeah. If not, I work really early in the morning, start at 7, and so then I get off at 3:30 or so, and so then hopefully I can get to the gym after that if I don't have a chance to go home. Yeah, what I have realized for myself is it is so much easier to get up earlier before I have to do anything and get to the gym. Just because there's not going to be as many people there, and then also it's just I have so much more willpower and kind of just energy to get it done. Exactly. And then go do whatever I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Well, and even work harder. It's so much easier to push harder and to do a better workout when you're freshly up and energized. You might be a little bit groggy, but once you kind of shake that off and get going and drink some water or whatever, and go to the gym, it's so much easier than if you get off work and you're tired and then you say, screw it, I'll go for a walk, or I'll do some push-ups in my room or whatever, and you might technically do a half an hour workout, but it's you only do it halfway and you're not motivated, and you maybe stop some sets early, or you lift a lower weight than you should be doing, or you could push yourself to do. I found it's way easier if I go before work. Yeah, that's. I think that's why this week was so hard for me. Is just because I didn't have a ton of energy. Just because I wasn't feeling that great. Like I'm still not 100%, but I'm almost there. Yeah. But just it was really hard to do anything this week. But I knew, like, okay, I'm gonna get home. Usually I work evenings, so I get home around 9:30. So I just would get home, I'd just throw on some shorts and some running shoes and just go on a walk or jog or whatever, and just get that done, which it definitely wasn't as fulfilling as going to the gym and lifting. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's another thing I found, that doing things that you enjoy make it a lot easier to do what you want to do. Going out and running, which I've said in the past video, I used to love running, but it's a little bit harder now, so I get discouraged. It's so much easier for me to go to the gym and lift, where I'm improving on my weights and I can see the improvement every time I go. It's better than going running, where I just feel the same every single time. I feel like I'm going so slow compared to what I used to be, and compared to all the other people out there running alongside me in the parks and the trails and whatever. So I think that that's a big thing that we're both learning, is that you find something you enjoy doing, regardless of what it is. If you enjoy going to yoga, or if you enjoy CrossFit or cycling or whatever, it makes it so much easier if you're having fun while you're exercising. Yeah, I have definitely noticed that, because weightlifting I started in high school a little bit, and I had
so much fun with it. Just because it was the first thing. Because I had done running and things like that, but it was never a ton of fun for me. Because like you said, I kind of just felt the same every time I do it. And with weightlifting, you're gaining weights, and even when
you don't see improvement.
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't like body weight exercises either.
Yeah, it's harder to track that improvement.
Because what you're tracking is that you can do more, I guess. Like you can do more push-ups, and that is
or
something.
You feel less sore.
Yeah,
or
yeah, and that is something that you can track. But I like with weightlifting, it's like you're going from at the start of the month you could lift like 100 pounds, and by the end of the month you're lifting like 250 pounds. Obviously that varies. That's yeah.
But yeah,
that's a big
idea.
jump. But something like that. You're gaining like 20, 30 pounds that you can lift more, and then you also start to see changes in your body. That's obviously once you're at like 6 months of doing whatever you are. But that's really cool.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, even in this month, I've seen that. You know, I've been taking progress pictures, and you probably won't share them, but it's cool to be able to see, to look back and say, okay, yeah, I could definitely see these improvements. You know, like, oh, well, you know, my shoulders aren't looking very good. Maybe I should start working on my shoulders more, or whatever. You can kind of focus that, which is why I think we both enjoyed weightlifting recently over the other things, is because it's very measurable.
Yeah.
Which running is measurable as well. You can see your speed, and you know, your fatigue is very easy to tell, obviously, because if you can run a mile 1 week and then you have to stop, you know, a month later you can run 4 miles without stopping. It's very measurable as well. But weightlifting is one of those that I think you can measure in every single way, and it's just kind of cool that way.
Yeah, because you can measure it in fatigue, form, just how much you're lifting, how long you're lifting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's fun to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying different exercises, because there are so many different types of weightlifting that you can do.
Yeah.
Because just tweaking one way that you're performing a lift can completely change the muscle group that you're activating.
Yeah,
and it's really cool.
Exactly. Yeah. And one really good resource we found is Buff Dudes. We've been watching their videos for years, so shout out to them. But Calvin is starting their Buff Dudes cutting plan soon. Mm-hmm. I've kind of been doing their bulking plan and their 5x5. We both use their 5x5, which is their like basic, get in the groove kind of workout that they have, and then we're going to transition into other ones. Honestly, I think they're both experts, and so we just like that they have a ton of YouTube videos. They have tons of guides that walk you through things. They show you their experiences with things, and obviously they're like giants. They're 6'2" and like 230 pounds of straight muscle, so it's hard to compare. But they definitely have that knowledge base and that expertise, so they can show you if it doesn't work for them, chances are it probably won't work for you, but they still encourage people to get out and just try new things and you know, try to get in the groove.
Yeah, I really like how where they feel like they can give advice on if you should do something, they always want to try it themselves.
Yeah, and they don't have like BS sponsorships like a lot of these workout ones have. You always see these ones where they're like tummy tea, you know, like
yeah, they're fully
that kind of stuff.
They support themselves.
Yeah, they're legit,
100%.
Yeah. All right, well that's our update. All right,
we'll see you next week or at the end of this week for the next update.
Yeah.